Hello, I am Dr. Kathleen Van Cleef, Associate Professor at Durham University. In this video, I want to discuss a few options for the assessment of visual perception organization. To remind you, perceptual organization refers to how you organize visual information. So for instance, your brain will compute colors, will process line orientation, it will process shapes. But what needs to happen is you need to organize those colors and shapes into a coherent picture. So this example here is not very coherent. What your brain needs to do is make this. So group all these elements in a meaningful way together. So that's perceptual organization. So there is the Leuven Perceptual Organization Screening Test, or LPOST, that you can use to assess different levels of perceptual organization. So there are things like figure ground segregation, perceptual grouping, biological motion, all included in about a test of about 20 minutes. The link is on the slide, but I'll also include it in the description below. For children, there are 3 options around of standardized assessment, and all of them include normative data. So the first one is the TVPS, or the Test of Visual Perceptual Skill. The MVPT, or the Motor Free Visual Perception Test, is also a very popular one. And then the last one, the Developmental Test of Visual Perception, is another option when you're working with children. For adults, there isn't really one test that you can do. It's rather using different aspects of different tests. So for instance, the Birmingham Object Recognition Battery has a few subtests that are specifically targeting perceptual organization. So there's a figure ground test. There are 2 viewpoint invariant subtests, one for features and one for global processing that you could use. The Rhythmic Perceptual Assessment Battery has overlapping figures and size matching that tap into perceptual organization. And the CVIT 3 to 6, the Children Visual Impairment Screening for 3 to 6-year-olds, has a few subtests on degraded object recognition, which also challenges perceptual organization mechanisms. So that is a few options for assessing perceptual organization. If you want to find out more about different test batteries and assessment, or the different conditions that can happen after a brain injury, check out our other videos. Thanks for watching.